17 days. 17 days to the glorious kickoff. I can't wait. Let's talk about this weekend. Let's get it. Let's go.
Introducing the Couch Rider Raven Report. Let's go. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. We gon' ride out. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. We gon' ride out.
For some of you Twitter gangsters, this is just a hobby, original sports perspective. You can't stop me. Couch Rider Report, it's reflective. Please respect it. You will get checked, and your knowledge will be tested. I ain't the coldest Raven, but this is my show. Shout out to the Barry White of rap for the beat, though. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the home of original sports perspective from our couch to yours. This is your host, your Couch Rider Raven, saying, hey, appreciate you coming through. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And if you're here with me, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and smack that bell so you know when it's going down. Hey, for real, I'm really appreciative of all the love, of all the people in the room. So let's see who's here. Y'all go ahead and chime in on the comments. I know we had a couple people conversing already because Lisa is here. And she's down to business as usual. Lisa says, hey, Jermaine and Kam Ru, we barely won Saturday afternoon, and Josh Johnson did much better than the first game. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let him on the show. I'm going to let him on the show because he's over here waving in the background backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, the chosen one is here. Kam Ru. What's good?
One time you don't want to let me in the door.
You
don't want to let me in the door when I'm here. Let me in the door.
Just so you know, Brooke.
What's up, Lisa? You gotta let me in the door. I'm here.
He got you, Brooke. I don't know where you at.
Yeah, I don't even know where Brooke at. Brooke ain't even. I was here before you was here.
You late. I was here.
You was checking your phone when I was like, I'm already live.
Oh yeah, I was just doing a couple things. I saw you. I saw the chat. So I was like, all right. All right.
I'm back and forth. I'm cooking while you talk.
Yes. Lisa also says, please make sure you tap that darn like button. You know it's weird that they saying darn. All right, he said he'll be right back. All right, so with that said, we're going to jump into our motivational moment. And that motivational moment is really all about happiness. Happiness, it's an inside job. It is an inside job. So the first thing you got to do to be able to obtain this happiness is stop worrying, and stop regretting the past. Like Rafiki said, it's the past. There's nothing we can do to change it. So why are we still going back and regretting it? Why are we still holding people accountable for it? We can learn from it, but we cannot change it. So if you're trying to get on that inside job, you got to make sure that you are not focusing and regretting the past. Number 2, stop worrying about the future. 85% of scientists have proven that people that worry about the future, worry about something that is going to happen, it tends not to happen. They can't make it happen. The things that they want to make happen because they sit here and worry about it today aren't going to happen tomorrow. If you plan, then yes, that's one thing. But to sit here and just worry about it, your dreams are not going to happen. Number 3, to seeing that this happiness is an inside job, is stop looking for your happiness in other people. Stop worrying about somebody else fulfilling your happiness. It is truly an inside job. You want to be happy? Look for that thing that drives you. For me, it's my church. It's my family. That's my why. It's because I want to serve the Lord and I want to be a decent father in my home. I want to be a decent husband. Decent. I ain't gonna say over the top because it's football season, but I'm just saying, shoot for decent. I'm kidding. Happiness is an inside job, and you have to stop worrying about the happiness of other people trying to make you happy. You got to make you happy. No matter what happens in the world, you have the ability to choose how you react to it. And I know it's easier said than done, but give it a shot. Stop worrying and don't worry about the past. Don't regret the past. Focus on what you can do today. How can you get just that little bit better to improve your life and work on that inside job of your happiness? That is your motivational thoughts for today. Now, when Kam Ru gets back, I got a buttload of questions for him about Saturday, about what happened, about my boy. Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, let's pay some bills here. All right, so yeah, if you here, go ahead and comment. If you new, please comment on here. Let me know where you from. Where you actually commenting from? Are you from Baltimore, or you like me? And you're not in Baltimore, and you just hanging out in Nebraska, and you just happen to be one of the biggest Ravens nation fans, one of the biggest part of the flock in the whole daggone state of Nebraska. I come out the corn, baby. I ain't saying I'm from here, but I am stationed here. So just give me some comments, show me some love, and let me know who you are and where you're from. And if you're not here live, still comment anyway and say, hey, look, I'm from here. I'm representing the flock. Or maybe if you're part of that daggone, I know there's some other folks in here from the AFC North. Wilbert, he hadn't thrown the shade yet, but I'm pretty sure he's about to put the baby down and type on the keyboard right about now. All right. So while we're waiting on Kam Ru, we know some amazing things happened, and I'll cue in on a few of those. So for me, some of the things that stood out, as far as things that stood out to me, was my boy Wade. Of course, y'all were like, all right, who's this guy initially? And I was talking to you about him a couple weeks ago when I was like, hey, it's going to be a surprise roster edition. This dude's 5'9", 176 pounds wet, coming out of Ole Miss, was over there in Western Kentucky first before he transferred over. Dude was balling. He's twitchy. I love him. He's a great slot guy. I told you before, even the coaches was hype on him. Greg Lewis was like, yo, this is that dude. He's got a lot of confidence, and we love what he's doing at camp. He was bringing it. And he showed out. He showed out so much that Anthony Johnson has to be thinking about his career decisions right now. He should probably be like, you know what? Maybe I could be one of those little Lyft drivers, or maybe I can go work for Uber Eats, because he got 8 all the way up for 56 yards. And he wanted to go back home to Virginia and say, look, man, this ain't it. I ain't about this life, man. Dayton Wade, whew, he ate me up like Scooby Snacks, bro. He was getting it. He was getting it. I'm hyped, man. I'm telling you, I'm hype on it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let the food cool down a little bit.
All right. So that was one of the things that caught my eye. But what stood out to you about Saturday night, man?
David Ajabo looked good. He actually looked. He still looked like he's trying to get his feet under him.
Yeah.
What up, Kenny? He still like he's trying to get his feet up under him, but he did look good though. He looked good coming off that edge. He doesn't look as quick as he did last year as of yet. I'm sure he's still trying to get the rust kicked off, especially after having a surgery. But he looked good. And Wade, we talked about it. Wade was on. Kenny, we're not even gonna talk to you right now.
I need you change your profile.
I'm not worried about Kenny or Wilbert right now.
Yeah.
When the season starts, we can talk about your boys and their situation. But
we're coming. We're coming. Right now, he ain't got no quarterback, because when you got 2 quarterbacks, you got none. And so, Brooke, yeah, you late, like late. Like he was here like 15 minutes ago.
Early in the game. I'm ready for this one. I got some news though, hot off the press. So I'm gonna let y'all simmer with it real quick. And but we talking about Wade right now, yes?
Yeah, we was talking about what stood out, but yeah, we was talking about Wade. You just hit on Ajabo. I feel like Ajabo he ain't had no sacks, but he was winning. No, he was winning. You could see the explosiveness was back. You ain't see no worries about no ACL injury. You ain't see no worries about no Achilles. This man spinning.
I'm sorry, because you can see like last preseason, like during camp when they had the joint practice with Washington, he was just exploding. But you can see it's coming back slowly. He not, once he get to that once he, I'm gonna say about 85. Once he get comfortable, and that's probably mental more than anything. Because remember, he's been practicing all
Yep.
training camp. He just wasn't clear to do anything. You know what I mean? But go ahead. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
No, you good. This is a dude who, he's used to being that sack monster. He's used to being the strip sack guy. We've seen that many a times already for the Ravens. But he's one of those guys who's had 11 sacks. In
Mm,
2021, he lit it up.
yeah.
In 2021, we need to see that similar production. I'm kind of excited about where this is going with him. Long as he stays healthy, he can continue to ball out and smack these quarterbacks and just bring that pressure. Because right now, the way the pressure is going to come off the edge between him and
Mhm.
Owe, oh man. And then Van Noy. Van Noy's there too. And then Matabike busted up the middle. Ooh, I cannot wait to Kansas City to catch that. They're going to catch one.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no behind the back passes going on. I know that much. Yeah, he try to get fancy with it. Pat will get smacked. We will smack Kermit.
All right. What else stood out to me is that um, I know they playing the base defense. I didn't like the fact that we getting run on right now. I don't like that. I know, the guys are being some of the lines being pretty much overworked, especially like the guys that's trying to make the roster. Um, but um, and that as far as running the ball, we're not. There's no. I know they're saying that Owen is leading the training camp, but I don't see unless he has unless Owen Wright has like a day um like where he has like 100, well, not even 100 yards. He just got to explode. Like you averaging 1.2 yards a carry, and then Kelly coming in actually averaging 4.
Mhm.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to work. That's not going to get you get you on the practice squad. It's not going to get you.
Yeah, and I think after seeing preseason game one, I mean, yeah, he averaged 2.6 yards a
Yeah,
carry, but you could see the explosiveness
yeah,
of
you can
Ali.
see it.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Yeah, with Ali, that's what I'm saying. Like Ali, you see the vision. Like out of all the backs that we have, that's for the third. Like I think he has great vision. He just has to apply and know what have confidence and be patient. Because I think he's a little bit impatient, and that's most backs coming out of college are impatient when they're running the ball. So things happening a lot faster, but you gotta slow down. Even DK when he was good, he was when he was a rookie, he was a little impatient running the ball. So
Mhm.
it's just learning patience, but I think it's either you got it or you don't. You really can't teach good vision. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah,
I think that has to be a gift.
yeah,
Um,
because it's got to be there's a certain amount of patience, especially when you got that type of speed. You got to sit here and have that sight to be slow through the hole, looking to see where that opportunity is, and then breaking into it, going nuts.
Big Reg, what up? Yeah, go
What's
ahead.
good, Big Reg? What we got here? Okay, let's see. So now you heard it from a lot of people. Got to be true. What you talking about is true. What she talking about? Oh, PQ getting ate up. That was she heard.
Mm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Now you like Emery, bro. Nobody was liking Emery when he had the strip
Yeah.
sack.
Yeah, I said that wasn't fair. I was the first one to say, I was like, hey, that was not fair. Hey, go win the game for me. By the way, I'm
At
giving you
all.
my worst set of offensive linemen, and you got to go out there and win this game. You know, you ain't taking a snap yet.
And that left tackle got beat bad. Like I don't even. He got beat bad. They moved it. He got beat so bad they moved him in the guard this game.
Mhm.
He got beat horribly bad. Gee, oh my goodness.
You
But
know what else? You know what else stood out to me, man? And I hate to bring this up because it's your boy, but it was a one miscue. But why is Harbaugh so hot about one little snap going over the top of the head from Cleveland? And like, I'm just like, it was one miscue. Like, I hate it when Harbaugh try to put people in the basement based off of one little mistake.
he I don't know. I think he frustrated with the whole thing. After that we had a scoring drive. So
Yeah.
after the one miscue, I don't know. He just if y'all haven't noticed, Hobbs has not smiled this whole preseason. Like he tight. Don't get Nana Rave started. Don't get Nana started with about Hobbs. She be going in on Hobbs. Anyway,
What you say?
No, I was just saying before she do. No,
That
yeah,
was good.
I don't know. All right, this. Let me give you the inside scoop. I'll wait till we talk about Wade, then I'll give you the inside scoop of what I heard today from Kirkwood's trainer because they talk all the time, and then he be talking to me about it.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll
I
give you
mean,
an idea what may be going on.
yeah. So, of course, everybody's pretty hype about that 56-yard catch where he cooked Anthony Johnson at the end of the play. You see Trey Tarpley coming in to try and just get on the screen and show a little hustle. But I mean, point is like when you see this move, and I'm gonna show you right quick. When he busts this daggone move, and you see this man, when you see this, oh, it's over. You already see coaches throwing clipboards. You
You know,
see,
cool criminal because he leaned on him like,
yeah. He put that move so nasty on. I wish I could play it. Oh, I wish I could play that highlight, but it was great.
yeah,
And
he
then
had
of course,
a smooth criminal. He's like, okay.
yeah, and it was just a beautiful thing, just getting that catch, bringing it in, just like, oh, I got it, coach. I got you, man. I'm
Yeah,
taking it to the house, baby. And he's like, oh, okay, we're here to celebrate, man. This is what it's all about right here.
yeah.
Dayton is something else. And the thing is, he led all the receivers this preseason. He's had this game he had 2 catches for 67 yards and a touchdown. Last game he went 4 for 27. I'll be honest, he came out a little shaky, and I was starting to get pro Shea vibes, and I was like,
Yeah, you did hit
I,
me with the text
yeah,
like,
I
wait,
did said it. I said it. I said it initially, and he shook them daggone cobwebs off and just said, "Look, I'm out here to ball, baby." And I do. I think you actually mentioned there was a good comparison of the last Ole Miss guy to come through
more.
or into the league. Yeah, Eli Moore.
Yeah,
And
but
when
then
you look at how Eli Moore runs his routes, and then look at the same way that Dayton Wade runs, they both have great great twitch, great route running ability. It's on when you see those guys when they go into their routes and they go into their breaks, they're breaking somebody's ankle, somebody getting broken down, somebody getting heartbroken when
we
they
got
run.
we definitely got lucky with him deciding to come here because once again, like I said, he would have got drafted if he was a transfer to Ole Miss. So he had a big. It's just that they didn't have enough tape on him. He would have got drafted though.
Oh yeah,
He definitely he has it all. He got. I mean, he looks like it looks like his A 2.0 almost. You know what I mean? He might be a little bit faster. I don't think he's as twitchy as they, but he might straight line speed. He might be a little bit faster offhand.
I was showing the 40 time is a 4.4, but of course, yeah, you can probably play fast on the field than what your 40 time states, depending on how you run it, how you prepare. Some people just can't run 40s. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I had, coming up, I had great straight line speed, but 40 time, I just haven't any form correctly. You know what I'm saying? They're still running 4.5s or something like that back in high school. I'm like, come on. But it's like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I just didn't have that. I didn't have that right form, but on the field, I was a lightning bolt. But I got old, so it's okay. It's all right. But yeah, so when you got that speed though on that field, and you can see it out there, and like I said, right now 43 Anthony Johnson is having those nightmares about that for a very long time. But when you play the way that Wade has played this preseason, is he a lock for the roster?
I think he is. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think we made you lead the team receptions and yards, and you got well, okay, you got one touchdown, but that's he already has a contract that I mean, it may not be big, but that just tells you how he was already looked at. He has an offer from the UFL before he even, if he decide if him and Bowbrey both have a offer for to go play in the UFL if they don't make the team. So if you have an offer, to go there, which most likely is going to happen, is this: if we have him, if he goes to the practice squad, he's not even going to the UFL. Somebody else is going to pick him up, and that's how I feel about it. And with him being able to play receiver and then
Joe Evans?
Joe Evans outside linebacker, he's not. He needs to learn the system. He's not. I don't know what they do at IO, but it wasn't working. I mean, ain't no knock on him. They said he working. He working hard. Van Noy said he working hard, but he don't play the run at all. Like I think he looks lost when they doing the RPO. He don't know if he's supposed to shut down or if he just stuck there in mud. But let me going back to Wade real quick.
Mhm.
With him being able to punt return and kick return, having that returner ability, you don't have to do both. But in the fact that he can play the thing that he can do that Moore couldn't really do, he can play outside and inside. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think Moore, he's pretty good at at being able to create that separation. And I think you gave him a chance on the outside, he would be okay. But as far as going up for the big boy ball
Yeah.
and create that type of separation, I don't know. But
No,
I think Wade can't have that ability.
he's another shifty. He once he get the ball in space, he a problem.
Hmm.
So
I tell you, when you go look at Wade's highlights, that he got that one Odell Beckham type catch that's just so nasty. He leans all the way back and
yeah,
brings it in to the side. He's dang near doing a backflip on the joint.
yeah.
It was sick. It was real sick. I like that guy. But as
And
far as like people who made their case, we talk about Wade. I think you said you had some news on Wade, right?
no, well, I think he's gonna make the 53. Other than the UFL, but Kirkland, I was talking to his trainer. We work at the same facility as far as like we train, and I was asking him about Kirkland. They was like, Kirkwood, excuse me. Kirkwood has a good chance of making a team, but it's just you got to juggle what's going on. Now he may make he may make the team,
Mhm.
and Hardy may not make the team.
Yeah, I think right now we're not convinced with what Hardy. We haven't been convinced at all. There's been no convincing during training camp. There's been no convincing right now. And I did tell you earlier, I was like, maybe he is, being shielded. Maybe these reporters are told not to report based on what the things they're working on as far as special
Right.
teams. But that doesn't make sense if they haven't even at least tried it out during the preseason.
But the thing that his trainer said to me, which was not a surprise, but I was happy to hear, is that you got the three locks, the main three locks with Nelly, Zay, and Bate. He said, but Kirkwood said, but Lamar he loves throwing the ball to Tyler.
Yep,
I didn't
I
even
saw
know
that
that.
too.
I mean, we see a couple of highlights, but he said he loved. He said Lamar he really likes throwing the ball to Tyler Wallace because the way he goes up to get the ball, and once he gets the ball, he runs like a running back. He's angry. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So, but I didn't. I never knew that. I never knew that Lamar liked throwing the ball to him. As much as he liked throwing the ball to Zay and him. So he's expressed that. To,
yeah.
I guess obviously Kirkwood knows it. So he had told he's like, yeah, I gotta. I don't know because he loved throwing the ball to Tylen, and I don't know what they're gonna do with Hardy. I had said we were having a discussion. I told his trainer, I said, I don't think they're gonna let Wade go. I said, I think they may try to slide Kirkwood on the
On the press
practice,
squad. Yeah.
but they may have to do a wink wink because what up, Engrave? Oh, Gravehead. Um,
Yeah, agree here. That's right.
but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But they may do the wink wink. You know how they doing with like what they doing with what they do with Darren Worley. Like give him the wink, like stay. They probably hitting them some extra cash to stay on the practice squad and not
Mhm.
leave because it's
Yeah,
your choice.
that do what they used to do back in the day. Oh no, did you hurt your pinky?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you gonna
Somebody
get an IR for the rest of the year, baby.
might do that if they don't want to lose Hardy and they want to give
Mhm.
him some time. They might throw him on the pup.
Yeah,
Maybe that's how Kirkwood gets on there, and Wade gets on there because I don't see them not keeping Wade. I just don't see it not happening. If they don't keep him, honestly, I'm gonna be surprised. I think he has a good chance of being uh, the undrafted free agent. That gets
mhm.
signed.
I
I
think
really
when it comes to other people who made their case, though, of course, like you said, Tylen Wallace, dude he was on point. During this preseason, and he had one catch for 31 yards, but it was an exceptional catch, and that was against the Falcons, and that route that he ran on that post, it was just like, wow, for him to basically put the other guy out of position the way he did to create the separation to make that catch, it looked like a pro move. It was just looked like he was going into the end zone. Got stopped a little early, but I like that. And then of course, there's two catches for 26 yards against the Eagles, and they were too difficult. Or one of those was a difficult catch that he made towards the sideline in that game. And I just was just kind of impressed with Wallace and his growth. He's constantly been known for his strong hands, for his balance. You always see that this dude know how to stay on his feet. He really knows how to stay on his feet after the catch. Contested catches is his thing. He's got precise route running. I didn't know he was a former Bolitnikoff finalist back in 2018.
I think he won.
I think they say he was just a final. You say he won?
I think he won. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I was looking it up. It just said he was a finalist. I think somebody else got it, but he was a finalist. Okay. But yeah, these just this is such great things coming from a guy who was the number 131 overall and coming out shining. So I think he's made his case for the roster. It's easy, open shut case. Tylen is on there.
Yeah. As far as quarterback, I think we're walking into 53 with 2. And I think Emory Jones. I think Emory is. He just looks a lot better than my man that we drafted. I can't even think of his name.
Oh yeah, Larry. Yeah, I think it was a fun experiment. It was a fun run for Devin Leary, but honestly, this is a guy you put on a practice squad, you can slide him through or just say bye. Because right now we are secure with Josh Johnson. I know a lot of people I've been seeing all types of mixed comments on Facebook about Josh Johnson, but I'll be honest, I think this is a journeyman type of guy who's got who is a well-seasoned signal caller who still got some wheels on him. We saw that against the Eagles. I think he's got a great opportunity to be able to be a solid backup for the Ravens. And, hopefully nothing happens to Lamar that we have to put this guy in, but he knows the system. He's smart and he's experienced.
Yeah. You got to pay some bills, brother. Got a lot going on here. A lot going on.
Let's pay some new bills here. All right, so let's go back. Of course, Kenny D's talking trash. What did he say? He said, any coach would say that whether they lose any game. What
are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. What did it say? What you mean by that?
Might have been having a discussion amongst themselves.
Yeah, they've been having a good old talk here. All right, Don C, what's good, man? I don't know if you subscribe yet, man, but do us a favor, go and hit that like button, hit that subscribe, smack that bell.
Keep going back and forth. Yeah, we not work. Look, D, we not going to argue with any Pittsburgh fans. We gonna be hospitable. Let Kenny in. Let him sit on the couch for a minute. We just gonna talk football. The season has not started.
Oh yeah, we just talking right now because right now win or lose, we sitting here looking at players that they're looking for their last opportunity to make the roster. I'm not really thinking about the W.
Let him live. Let him live. You need to get some stuff off your chest, Kenny. You having some problems with two quarterbacks.
It is called the Couch Rider Report, so he is probably
down this road
wanting to go sit on the couch, and talk his problems out.
Yeah, get some therapy going.
All right, Big Red says T. Martin can't select any more players in the draft. He's the one who picked Devin Leary.
He did. He did.
Yeah. Don't let him touch the draft board no more.
I don't want to go on T. Martin like that, but Reg might be.
Eric DeCosta probably told him like next draft you're gonna sit in the corner. Nope, over there.
I'm out.
You sit right over there, buddy. Oh, good. All right, what did Nana say? She said, Tylen Wallace fell in the draft for multiple reasons, but Tylen has waited long enough. He's very, very talented, and he has earned his opportunity. I think they're going to find more and more ways other than special teams to find plays that are set up for him. Just like they did with Duvernay. If they looking for plays for Duvernay with the in the rounds and all that, they're going to find plays to get Tylen that ball down the field because they saw what he was able to do in that preseason game. That sets up something. Maybe they have a play with just his number on it. Say, hey, let's go get it. All right, let's see. Lisa says no picking on Devin.
I'm picking on him. I just think he need to be developed. Like he has the arm, but his accuracy is up and down a lot of times. I don't. I don't know. That comes with, I just felt like when we drafted him, you got to be confident in yourself, which I do like about him. But I think he was too here instead of just saying, "Look, I'm gonna come in and work," which he did say. But he's like, his best attribute as a quarterback. He's like, I can sling it. Yeah, you can, but sling it to who and where? Because some of them passes was way
This is I think this is another player in her list of witness protection. I think we had Devin Leary. So Devin Leary is the newest one. We had Project Pat, or excuse me, Pancake Pat. Huh? Yeah, Pancake Pat. Brent Urban. Uh, was it Kolar? Was Kolar one of those?
Yeah, yeah. Lisa got she got some good ones. I don't blame her for
Mhm.
Project Pat and Cola and Herb. They all doing their numbers.
She's been
I just
very
think
very protective.
I don't think we walk in. Look, you can get away with putting somebody on the practice squad. We
Mhm.
don't need to walk in with on a 53 with three quarterbacks,
And maybe
especially.
that's what they thought, that he was going to be be a project, and that they would have no problem trying to develop him for multiple years, let's say.
Well, this this reminds me of. It reminds me kind of like when Tyler Wallace. I mean not Tyler Wallace.
Huntley?
Tyler Huntley and when Snoop and Tracy
Yeah,
Sorley.
Trish McSorley, yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that same situation because Tracy was really he's mobile, but he's not mobile like Lamar, and you know Snoop is, and Emery can run, but you know he's showing that he can throw the ball from the pocket, and that was a heck of a throw. He can sling it. So all right,
All right.
yes, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. I'm very comfortable. I
Mhm.
told you, Santa.
So I think I'm comfortable with him in that spot as well. I think with Emery, I think
I mean,
if Emery had a little bit more, I guess maybe if he gets a little bit more of a start this next weekend, I don't know if that's going to make. He's going to have to make a major statement for them to say, "Hey, we're going to choose you over Josh Johnson." I don't think that's going to happen. But it would be nice. It would be nice to see Emery come out there and say, "Hey, I'm here to make this statement," and kind of force the Ravens' hand to. I'm not saying carry three quarterbacks, but I am saying force them to choose to pull Emery Jones over to the practice squad over Devin Leary and cut Devin Leary loose. That's what this next game is really about: is who's actually going to get cut loose and who's going to make that practice squad. Brooks says, "Yeah, Josh did good in the last game, but I don't trust him." Like, why you don't trust him? What's not to trust? So Devin was trying to throw it in the stands. Like, calm down, killer. Yeah, he did have a couple overthrows. He did. Let's see. Right now it says, Bricky baby, Josh won't hold that number one spot, and the Ravens will be fools. They'll let Emery go. First of all, ain't nobody holding the number one spot except for LJ Freaky. Yeah, he got that spot. It's on lock. But it's the number two spot is what we're talking about right now, is who's going to battle over that. And I think Josh Johnson, his display this weekend, I mean, let's just go over it. This dude had a pretty good showing. He was perfect on the day with 11 for 11, 120 yards and a touchdown, had 142.4 QBR. He was the highest rated player out of the whole game for the Ravens that day. And then, he was also, according to PFF, his rating was 90.6. So that was a solid rating for Josh Johnson. This is a good day for him. And then, of course, the highest rated player, let me just go back to Ojabo just for a second, because he was the highest rated player on the defense. And so he had an 89.5 according to PFF. I don't like Pro Football Cap, but they do put a couple numbers out there. I'm just like, okay, I just don't agree with half of their player rankings. The actual grades, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, y'all make some sense. All right. So Brooks says because he's been on like 20 years and he's like 40. That just means he got experience. He's 37. 37, Brooke. He got he showed he still got some wheels. It's a smart quarterback. Like I said, just a journeyman, just traveling along. He ain't nobody's starter. This is like a broke man's Uncle Rico is what we got.
uh, Brooke
So
don't trust nobody.
she don't trust nobody. She got trust issues. She been hurt before. Been hurt before. It's probably because that mac and cheese. So, all
Mm-hmm.
right, let's
Yep.
see. Big Red says that had to be the worst perfect game I've ever seen. We ain't on that boy. Y'all be hating on Josh, man. Josh is effectively moving the ball down the field. You got to look at what he's working
Break out
with.
the stand up.
Huh?
Big Red just like to break out and stand up all the time. Go ahead. I'm
He
like,
do. He do. At least we know LJ is on a slim fast plan right now, but it's okay. It's okay. He's a lot faster.
He
All
back
right.
to 2019. Wait, that's where he was in
Yeah.
2019.
Looking good. That boy gonna be fast as all get. I don't know if y'all saw him on playing that flag football game, but he was twitchy. All right, Big Red says Josh Johnson been in the NFL for 50 years and he should be dominating the preseason. Now that come on, man. Come on, man. Give him a break, man.
Block two, you got block, catch the ball, throw the ball. You got to do it all, right? You got to do it all for you.
They be hey everybody hating, man. So like and part of this hate, it's not all on Josh Johnson. It was
That's
I can honestly say like when it comes to some of that line, when you ain't got what you need, sometimes it's not gonna happen. Now, when it comes to that line, I saw a lot of comments. Yeah, I saw a lot of comments, a lot of hate on Daniel Faele. So Faele, no, he's not that dude, when it comes to the ground game. Because what happened in the ground game is you could see him get the initial push, but when it came to the recovery and the second attempt by those players, they blew right past him. But when it came to pass protection, the whole game I watched when he was taking all the snaps and into the fourth quarter, you could see him solid in pass protection, just not in the ground game. And I know what we do here is we run balls around here. Now, of course, we can't trust him in week one to come out there and make this hole for Henry if he's going to disconnect and let these guys recover well enough to get to the ball carry. That could be a major problem.
He's too big, and it's happening too fast. I mean, he'd be a good backup, but I don't think. I think everybody putting too much stock in the fact that they think he's going to start at right guard. I'd be surprised, to be honest with
Yeah. So I think right now they are just trying to figure out where Lindy is with the head injury.
you.
Because if they figure out where Lindy is with his head injury and they say, hey, he's going to start week one, then Cleveland takes that job on the right. Because we've seen Cleveland shine in previous years. And actually last year, we saw him in many opportunities finding work, making guys, stopping them in their tracks, being a good pass blocker and a good run blocker. So I think they would choose him over Fele. And I think it's because of the head injury for Lindy. They're just like, all right, we're going to slow it up. We're going to see what he's got. And then it's also the fact that, like they're just looking at different options just in case they have to switch things around to put Makari on the right tackle side, just in case things ain't working the way they're Rosengarten. I think they're confident in Rosengarten's ability on the right side. So I'm like, all right, if he's on the right side, you got Cleveland there, and you got Lindy, and you got Voorhees, and of course Stanley if he keeps that ankle healthy. We got a decent line. It's going to look decent. All right, so let's see.
Also, before you say that, also to add on, I don't know if you saw the interview today. Part of the reason they tried Cleveland at center is because the rookie, C-Mac, am I pronouncing his last name correctly?
C-Mac?
C-Mac, his ankle wasn't fully healthy. So they said this is the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first game that showed that he's truly healthy. So now they're going to give him more reps, and he said, Offset, they're going to move. I got to keep my weight up, Don. I got to keep the weight up, brother. Try to keep my weight up. That's how. That's how. So they moved him there and gave Ben more reps back at guard. So we'll see.
Brick says she don't trust nobody but Jesus. Good right. Good one. Let's see here. Nana says, heck, with Henry, the bigger issue is that Lamar needs to be protected, and we shouldn't be relying on the job trainees to protect him. Okay,
we got to make sure because honestly, you got to think about it like this, Nana. Okay, we got a rookie right tackle. What if he get hurt and then Patrick McCarry got to go in?
Yep.
And we don't have any experience on that back end because we know McCarry can play everything. But if he has to start, now we have to worry who can switch over to that right guard spot.
Yeah, and then who's going to actually, who's going to fill into that right guard and not allow these defensive tackles, nose tackles to push the pocket?
Because what they've been doing with Salah, they've been having Big Salah play right guard. They've been having him play right tackle. This past game, he played right guard. He didn't play right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't really seen him on the left. And the only person I've ever seen on the left, as far as left guard, is one of the undrafted free agents. I haven't seen anybody behind Andrew Voorhees other than I'm sure they know Makari can go over there or
Yeah.
Ben can play, one or two sides, both sides. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to, and plus Josh Jones can play left guard and left tackle.
Yes. Yeah, he does have the ability to be versatile.
Right. So you gotta do it that way until this is why I'm still saying the starting five. It's going to be. I think they're going to rotate the right tackle until Rosenberg is like there where he needs to be, where he can completely start the whole time. I think Ben Cleveland is our right guard. Obviously, Ty is the center. Voorhees has shown that he's the left guard.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Ronnie is on the outside at left tackle. So that's my opinion. I really don't see. I was trying to go with it and see what Falele is better as a tackle. He's not better as a guard, but I understand why they have to cross train him because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I mean, I've said it last year. I said it this year again. Falele's feet, they not all there. Like, if you set him in between the guard and the tackle and say, okay, you just got a stonewall to do to stop them from pushing the pocket, he's with you. But you put him on that edge against some of these top defenders in the league, he's going to get beat on that edge because his feet just not where they need to be right now. And he's a big dude. It's 380 pounds. It's hard to move 380 pounds. I can't move this couch. And he over here moving all that.
I give him that. He did decent the time they were switching him out for Moses.
Yeah.
I don't, I guess they're trying to look, somebody ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
We either carrying 9 or we're gonna carry 10.
Mm-hmm.
If we carry 10,
the one I didn't see was that was it Sal?
Solid?
Yeah, I ain't see
Sal.
Sal.
They moved him to left guard. Last game he was at not left guard. They had him at right guard.
Okay.
Last game they had him at right tackle. This game they had him at right guard. So
right.
I think he's the odd man looking in, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But you can still squeeze him off and be like, yo, pause. You can still we can still get him in on the practice squad and let him he needs to be developed more. Mm-hmm. So unless we're going to trade him, what we normally walk into the league. Walk into the season with 9, correct? Normally,
I think it's 9. I think I had predicted 10, but yeah, 9's fine.
I can see it going. I can see because the fact that we still haven't, we don't know exactly who's going to be the starters. I can see us walking with 10.
Yeah, I think still the competition. Like once they make the team, I still think the competition goes on further throughout practices, getting ready for game day and stuff too. So we'll see.
I think the competition will go on until we play Cincinnati.
Yep.
Once we get to a division game, then I think they'd be like, okay, this is who it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here we are. Let's move over here to defense for a sec. What's your opinion on the defense's overall performance?
Not giving up a lot of points, but they're not really running anything. The scheme is everything. They just want to see who can do their job in the base system. Mm-hmm. Trent Simpson is the truth. I told y'all he's going to be a problem.
Yeah,
it's great. Out last year, and he was the second Jack Campbell or whatever old boy at Detroit picked the dude from Iowa. Trenton Simpson, we got blessed when Trenton Simpson was there. He should not have lasted that long. That's because they didn't believe in all 4 linebackers. I bet you they're gonna start believing now because he's gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be great to have him sitting next to Agent Zero. It's gonna be a great watch because you could see between him and Ojabo, the potential.
Mm-hmm.
The ceiling is so high with these guys, and you can see the edge being set by Ojabo. And there was one play where he set the edge initially, But then he went to go bouncing to make the grab, and he got kind of he exposed his chest and got caught up for a second, and that running back was able to bounce to the outside. But Eddie Jackson should have been there to take care of that, but I think he actually went into the inside as well. But that was just like one faux pas play. But I
Yeah.
think he was great with setting the edge over there. So I think that speaks to how we're going to be able to stop the run a bit better when she got all the stars on the field.
Yeah, and
Uh,
there was a scheme against them. I mean, they just running a regular base defense. It's just that I'm more concerned about. I'm just more concerned about the pass rush more than I am concerned about us as far as those tackles that are in there. Because majority of the time, when all the running was happening, was all the backups, not the backups, but the guys that are trying to make the roster or make the 50, or get some good tape.
yeah.
They just don't look. They're not holding it down. They're not doing enough for me. You know what I mean? Wow,
Mhm.
here we go, Kenny. Whoa, boy, I'm not even in rare form yet, man. I'm
So
not even.
I'm sitting here looking at Big Reds. I'm like, he talking about in Gerbo. I'm like, bro, chill, bro.
We put no bad energy out here, Big Reg.
Oh
We
my
trying
gosh. All right,
to.
Gerald says, who do you have making the 53-man roster? I think we went through that last show. No, it was last show or the year before. The year before, whatever. We had some disagreements as far as my final roster, but it was like minor tweaks that we were thinking about. And I had already had, if you look on there in that wide receivers, I had Wade already on there.
Yeah, you did. I
And
think
so,
they're
but
gonna.
I think the only mistake that I made was Walker. I don't know yet. I think they're excited about Tez, and they're going. It's really going to be a decision that gets made this next week.
If we
Uh,
play this week, man, he's a fourth rounder. I don't see him. I don't see them cutting him, but they're gonna have to put him on IR or something
yeah,
because
and that's what I'm thinking too. I'm
I,
thinking IR opens a spot for one of those other guys, and it may be Keith Kirkwood. Who knows?
yeah, he's. I don't know. I just don't want the boy to be soft, man. He got to put some weight on. He has some time to put some weight on. He just like I don't know. Look, man, just make a play. He hasn't made a play at all. Make a play because right now it looks bad, and I know he's talented.
I just saw this. Kenny, get your life together, bro.
That's what I was talking about. I was like, yo, I'm not even in rare form right now, brother. I'm gonna
Oh
let you.
my gosh.
It's you need to worry about the Falcons. Don't worry about what we. Don't worry about what we got over here.
Yeah, what about your week one? Because them Falcons, man, they low key getting some dogs over there.
You better worry about them.
Hmm. I say when you got to deal with Judon, you got to deal with one of the baddest safeties in the league. I mean, you got some problems over there, and that offense is going to look a lot different this year than it did last year.
Yeah, yeah.
They got some dogs, man. I mean, geez, tight end, wide receiver, they all right. And so that South is going to look a little different. Baker Mayfield may have some competition down there for once. Let's see. Nana popped out of nowhere. Said Wade is good. Tez has to get healthy. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Get healthy. He hasn't played enough. Enough at
uh,
all. Seriously,
Brooke,
like come out there
Brooke,
one, you ain't
yeah,
do nothing.
Brooke over here doing return fire on Kenny.
He didn't practice today, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Tez practiced today.
No, I think he had some highlights earlier. Like I said, June 6th was his last like highlight. That's
He had one more. He had one more. He had
he
one
had
more.
one more. Okay,
Training camp. He had one. He had one. He caught somebody on
Kenny sniffing Lysol.
oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, y'all are hot in the comments right
I
now.
ain't worried about him right now.
Yeah.
He just,
The thing is, Kenny, you talking about Kenny going saying PQ gonna lay the wood. One thing about PQ is PQ miss open tackles in space. So in wide open space, PQ missed that tackle. Now if he is in the position that he was with us, it worked for him because he didn't have to be cerebral. Y'all are asking him to be the chess piece, the main centerpiece.
he's the green dot. You got paid that dough. He's the green dot.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from PQ, and you got to wonder, like, based on his lack of experience since he was in college. I think he only played 8 games at LSU. We pick him up because he had a couple flashes. He comes out here, does okay until Roquan gets here, and he has a pretty good linebacker coach, and then he takes off. So you're welcome for the gift, but just know that he's not this like all out freak that you about to get. You know, you're not gonna get everything that you saw here in Baltimore because he had someone to rely on to make up for some of those inadequacies.
Well, I wish him good luck, just not against us. But thank you for the third round draft pick, the complimentary pick up. Appreciate the pick though.
That's good. Anyway, Gerald said, "What would?" All right, so we're on defense still. I think Jalen Armour Davis, he really kind of, I think he made more of a statement as to why he's getting on this roster. And I think when it came to Pepe looked looked a little better too. And I think with Mollett, I guess kind of injured, I think that kind of pushes his way onto the roster more as well.
Well, JD right now, if you look at it, he's the fourth corner. And Pep is questionably in that rotation at the slot position.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing. I don't know what Arthur Millet's telling him over there,
But it's like I think what was it?
Real good, real smooth.
Yeah, there's Jalen. Well, no, not Jalen. Ardarius Washington. I mean, I think he's got a spot in there as well with Marlett out.
Yeah.
So between those two, they're going to probably be rotational at that slot. Let's see. All right. So the final question of the night is some areas of improvement before Saturday. What do you see as areas of improvement before Saturday?
I need to see us run the ball. Who's going to be the third running back? Right now, I mean, it sounds like Owen was the one, but he didn't. Again, like he didn't show me anything. Like if Ali is healthy, he still hasn't practiced. I guess somehow they got when you have a stinger, they keep you in concussion protocol or something like that. That's something new that they're doing now. So hopefully he'll be back to practice tomorrow. And if he's back to practice, hopefully he get a chance to show himself. You know, we need to see somebody take the reins on that and run with it. You know what I mean? So hopefully the stinger will be going by then if he still has a stinger, or they just like you gotta right now it's like the doctor's gotta clear you all the way before you actually get a chance to practice again. He hasn't been cleared yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I agree. I think who's going to take over that third running back spot, and I'm hoping Ali shows up because it's just exciting to watch him play in general because it's just that spark. It reminds you a little bit. I ain't saying he Keaton Mitchell, but I am saying that that's some spark.
Yeah.
You know, I think and of course waiting on Keaton Mitchell to come back midseason, just so excited for this guy and then the ceiling that he has. But yeah, third running back spot definitely needs to be solidified because we know Justice is number 2. We know Henry's number 1. So right now, we're just kind of seeing how that's going to play out with Rasheen Ali and Owen. Was it what's his name? Right, you said right?
Right. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're hoping. How we get on Justin Tucker? What y'all talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like we know Justin Tucker's a first ballot Hall of Fame. Some of y'all be Captain Obvious in here, man. I love you. Let's see. What can he say? Kenny said, "We shall see, Brooke. You'll see Rowe play horrible without PQ." I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What? No, Rowe was playing just fine.
Brooke said that PQ was only good because of Rowe. He's not going to do that without Rowe.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. I would hope that you were there to actually sit there and develop it.
Mm-hmm.
You got an all pro linebacker next to you. You have to be able to take in some type of knowledge to be able to ride. So hopefully he's able to step it up, for them.
All right.
But it's a different system. They don't run the same type of 3-4 base system that we do.
Yeah.
That's one. I don't know how basic it's going to be. They do have some forms of it because their defensive coordinator, if y'all remember, used to be our secondary coach when we won the Super Bowl. in 2012.
We're
So
going back.
I was talking about that. You know, that's been their coordinator for the past 2 years. You know, I
Yeah.
guess when did he get there? 2 years ago, I want to say, maybe
Mm.
a year ago. But he's you know, he's probably implemented a little bit of what we used to do, and of course, you know, what Pittsburgh, all naturally does because they keep the same guys on the edge majority of the time. So yeah. Anyway,
Let's see here. We got
I ain't gonna stress. I'm not gonna talk to Kenny about no football. You don't talk to me until you figure out exactly what the heck is going on with your quarterback situation. I worry about what's in my house and what's in my pot
yeah.
until you learn how to cook. You
Because I
don't
mean, honestly, we looking it up. I mean, did either of those guys do? They didn't do well. If we look,
trash.
yeah,
They look like trash.
they
And I
look like straight boo boo. You know, we looking up these stats, man. Let's just call it what it is. For them daggone Steelers, they had a really really bad game. And
I'm
I
rooting for
did they
Justin.
did they get above 100 yards? Either one of them get above 100 yards?
I don't know. I'm rooting for Justin Fields. I am.
Mm,
I really am rooting for him because I think Chicago didn't do right at all.
yeah, Russell got sacked 3 times.
Huh?
Mm. He got sacked 3 times, and he went 8 for 10, so that wasn't bad. Just Fields 11 for 17, 92 yards, and he got sacked. But the QBRs was 78.6 and 86.3. You know who had a better QBR?
Mm,
Josh
Josh
Johnson.
and
Josh Johnson.
and Emory Jones.
And Emory Jones. Yeah.
Hold on. You know what
And
the
Emory Jones.
Hey Kenny, I'm gonna give you a heads up. You know what the problem gonna be? Y'all gonna have to run the ball. Guess who don't want to block? That's your receiver.
Making business decisions over there.
Yours don't want to block for nobody. B.
Look, George tripping. George is tripping.
I can't handle no block, no rock, bro. No
Mm.
block, no rock.
Look,
He
it don't mean anything to y'all, right? Like it don't for us, it don't mean nothing. But for y'all, this is a competition. Y'all are competing to see who's going to be that dude.
Yeah, no
And
block.
don't get me wrong, I like Justin Fields, I do, but I don't think that he is your savior.
I'm rooting for him. I mean, Russell had his time, so I'm rooting for Justin. You know what I mean? Russell had his time, but hey, I don't care who you got at quarterback, as long as we whoop on y'all.
I say, as long as y'all sit here and give up those get the L's up, we good.
Yeah, y'all got enough Ravens over there. Huh? You got
Yeah, you
enough.
got
Got
too
enough.
many of them.
You know
Did
what I
they
mean?
did they pick up one of our safeties as well?
Yeah, they got the joke.
Yeah, they got the they got the Joker.
Yeah,
They got PQ. Like y'all better quit shopping over here. Like, y'all turning into the Jets over here, just stealing all our Ravens, man.
all right. It's all right. They offer the dough. They offer the dough. They want to come here. Hey, it is what it is. I guess hey, God, God bless you, bro.
Mhm.
As Ray would like to say when Ray Lewis after he hit somebody, God bless you, brother. God bless
Yeah,
you.
he said Tomlin said both of them suck. Tomlin don't hold back either in the press conference. He's like,
That's green in here. Stop.
oh my gosh.
He-
Don C says he's excited about our secondary.
Go to Kenny's spot. Go to Kenny's
What do you say?
go to the grass is green.
Yeah.
Hold up. You see how you got it in all caps?
Yeah.
You just answered your own question. You answered your own question, all caps.
The grass is greener here. It's only
Yeah,
because y'all got so much boo boo on the field.
just make it so much of a better
So
line.
much
It's just
fertilizer.
all caps. You ain't lying. It's green over there.
He said the glass is dead.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. All right, see what Don C says. He says, I'm most excited about our secondary, healthy, all pro Marlowe, Nate Wiggins, number 14. Man, no fly zone, the best secondary we have ever fielded collectively, respected with Ted Reed. I get what you're saying. It's just this is a really good secondary. And Ed Reed had to play with Samari Rose, so I feel bad for him back then. Because Samari was not it. He wasn't that dude.
he was just at Tennessee before he got to us. He was all right. All
Yeah,
right.
he just kept playing 10 yards off, and Peyton Manning was abusing the heck out of him every single time he saw that man.
Because he knew he already remember they was in the same division, so he already knew how he was gonna play.
Yeah, and it was just rough. I mean, Samari was okay. It's just he was no Chris McAllister. We know that.
No, Chris McAllister was different. He was different.
C-Mac was, if it wasn't for Harbaugh, C-Mac would have probably still hung around for a bit.
Well, he got 2 rings. He got one with the Saints, so
Yeah.
that's what he did in his career.
Yeah.
You know, but
Who bringing up Sega Genesis?
what?
Kenny over here, bro. He going into the time machine, bro. He over here blowing cartridges off.
Oh, man. Oh, wow, because Lisa said
Brick
he won the Super Bowl and win it. Yeah, so Sega Genesis. Wow. Brooke beat you.
Oh, my
Hey,
goodness.
boy, Brooke
He
is
beat
on.
me. Dude, she is on it, man. Like right on the dot, too. 1
She's
minute
like,
even. She made sure she had that just ready.
yeah, she wasn't trying to have you do that big old clock. She wasn't trying to have you.
I should just put up there just for the heck of it.
Oh, God.
I can't do it. I ain't gonna do it. She got me. But I tell you what, though, one final thought. I am excited about this young man. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
he gonna come out there and he gonna be a nightmare. Gonna be a nightmare and part of this defense. And like I said, this secondary is gonna be phenomenal. We cannot wait to see how it goes. So Saturday, it's gonna be a beautiful thing to see our Ravens on the field one last time, seeing these rookies compete and seeing these other players trying to fight for these roster spots. It's gonna be beautiful. Can't wait to see it happen. It's been a good night tonight. Just remember our motivational thought. Just forget about that past and remember your happiness is an inside job.
Hey, make sure. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Make sure y'all go to my. Make sure you vote. Yo, I'm in the quarterfinals.
Oh yeah, you're in the quarterfinal. Okay, so is it showing any places yet in this quarterfinals?
Huh?
Is it showing what place you are yet?
Right now, I'm in 3rd place.
Okay.
6 more days left. So, it's over on Thursday. So we get to go to the semifinals, but I gotta get the first. So make sure y'all vote. Go to my Don C. Thank you, sir. They go right to the camera. There you go. Fired out.
Make sure y'all get that vote on, man. We need to get them votes in. Make sure he gets on this. So tell him what you win again.
Hit my gram. I get an opportunity to be on the cover of Rolling Magazine with Busta Rhymes. So I'm really working towards that. And also I open up. They have a musical, a performance rather. Excuse me. In I want to say it's in Austin, Texas. I'm not sure.
All right.
So I know it's in Texas though. Rolling Stone has it every year.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that's what they have going on. I don't even know if my Instagram is up here. Do you see it?
Let me take Brooke down real quick so you can see it, so we can put it on there. Oh, okay. Oh, hey Don, hey, appreciate you, love, man. Appreciate the love.
I'm saying, Don, thank you, brother.
He said, buy Kenny a PFF subscription so he can see how mid it still is. Right here, comment tonight.
But go to my IG, man. My handle. Thank you, bro. Go to my IG, and as soon as you go to my IG, the link is in my on my page. Plus, it's on my story. So I have my IG up here when we always show everything, but it's not showing right now.
Oh, sorry. I got to take Brooke off the screen right quick, and then we'll be able to see. Yeah, there you go.
There's my IG right there. T.L.Kam _RU.M3. So go to my IG.
Yeah, make it happen. Yeah, all the love, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all got us falling off the couch.
Falling off the couch all the time, every time.
Thanks for the love, y'all. So with that, we're going 2 claps. Fade to black.
Have a blessed week.
For sure.
Introducing the Couch Rider Raven Report. Let's go. Ravens. Couch Rider. We gon' ride out. Couch Rider. We gon' ride out.
For some of you Twitter gangsters, this is just a hobby, original sports perspective. You can't stop me. Couch Rider Report, it's reflective. Please respect it. You will get checked, and your knowledge will be tested. I ain't the coldest Raven, but this is my show. Shout out to the Barry White of rap for the beat, though.